Oh, you've got to be kidding me. It was Shadow Sneak. Don't tell me you're max speed. If you're max speed, I'm gonna flip. What's up, boys and girls? Today we have more Series 7 VGC 2021 content from the Crown Tundra. If you don't know who I am, James Baek here, a 2020 international champion as well as a 3rd place at the most recent World Championship back in 2019. Here to bring another team with some fun action today. In the next couple days, we'll be exploring Thundurus incarnate form with Mamoswine, which I think is an insane duo. I think it's actually very underutilized right now. I think this combo is actually insanely good, but I won't be the judge of it. I will let you all be the judge of it. I'll be providing some stuff here today. Got a sample team right here, and yeah, I think the combo is really good. Not sure about the rest of the team. I think it's mainly a bit based off theory, but hey, I really think this combination is so good right now. I think it's a really good offensive combination, and I'm excited to try it out. If you haven't already, be sure to hit that subscribe button, even if you think you aren't, especially if you're new to the channel anyway. But if you think you're subscribed, just make sure you double check, because sometimes YouTube unsubscribes you from channels. If you don't know, about 45% of my audience from October actually wasn't subscribed to my channel, which I think is kind of large. So if you do watch my content, you do enjoy it and want the latest updates, be sure to hit that subscribe button and hit the bell. And while you're down there, be sure to leave a like down below on the videos. It really does help me out, and leave a comment down below for the algorithm. But otherwise, yeah, we're going to be rocking this Thundurus and Mamoswine team, and I'm hoping it does work. But otherwise, let's get started with today's video. Today's common question of the day is going to be, what is the hardest video game challenge you've ever done? And I don't know, because I play some video games, but I'm not sure like how challenging I make it. So I've done some Nuzlockes before. Well, I've only done one Nuzlocke. I did that, should be up on the second YouTube channel coming soon. I'm editing those highlights right now. I think the hardest one was like Kid Icarus Uprising 9.0 as when I was younger. Man, that was hard. Like, there were some chapters that just gave me nightmares, but I don't know. I have also been doing the original Mario 64, and some might argue it's not hard, but it's definitely harder than I thought it would be, because controls have been very tough for me. But hey, it's been a fun game. We have, let's see, a Dragapult, Metagross, Landis variant, Tornadus Incarnate, Regieleki, and Indeedee. So this is a really interesting team, because this looks like very hyper aggro team. I like Thundurus Mamoswine a lot. It's just a good comfort lead. I could go to Trigger Mode this time, but the thing is, if they lead Thundurus next to Tornadus, they go for Brutal Swing Max Quake right away, and that's really bad for me. So no, I'm not going to go with that. And then last Pokemon, Nihiligo's not good here. Kartana's probably my best option. Feeney's not even that good here. Yeah, I just got to watch out, because endgame Landis is pretty bad for me. So I got to make sure maybe I keep like Ice Shard pressure with my Mamoswine just in case. But we will see how this goes. But yeah, this does look like a tough one. Tailwind's immediate is pretty bad for me, I feel like, because my Trick Room option isn't exactly solid. It's more as an anti-Trick Room measurement. And have we even buffed Feeney? I don't think we've ever buffed Feeney. All right, so we're gonna see the Indeedee plus the Tornadus. Okay. So this isn't a Dragapult maybe if you have watched the previous episodes, make sure you go watch the previous episodes, but this is not a Dragapult this time. I should be able to get an Airstream off. I wonder if this is Sash. Do I need... The question is, do I need the Airstream? The Airstream probably allows me to outspeed Metagross, but the thing is, how much does Expanding Force do? That's what I'm concerned about. I think just Airstream it regardless, though. I have to crash, right? I think I have to crash, because if they get Metagross next to Torn, it's really bad for me, because then they Dynamax and it's a really awkward spot. So I think I have to go for this play. Only one of these can be Focus Sash, which is a good note too. So I either guarantee get rid of the Torn, or I guarantee get rid of the Indeedee. But here's the thing, Expanding Force is going to hurt, and it breaks my Sash on Mamoswine, so it's not exactly the ideal position. Unless they protect. I mean, I guess I could have doubled the Indeedee. I kind of wanted to in hindsight, but the thing was, I couldn't do that. Is it Sash? I think it is, right? Yeah, it is Sash. Okay. So it's not like choice specs, at least. Okay, that's not like terrible. That's not terrible. Did it Trick Room? Oh, expanding force. Okay. I was about to say. Oh yeah, because I got the airstream boost. I guaranteed outspeed. Oops. I'm gonna airstream the Torn, and I'm gonna protect because next turn I can ice shard. No. This is fine. This is fine. I protect here so I don't go down to expanding force. I get the airstream off in a Torn, so I can't brutal swing next to Metagross safely. Yeah, I think this is fine. Yeah, because I know NAD will be faster here. We'll get a big expanding force. Thunder should live with the life orb hit. Yep, perfect. And then next turn, Thunder should be faster than everything besides the Scarf Pokemon or Regieleki. Regieleki could be the big one though. Regieleki is a concerning Pokemon. So if it's Regieleki, I gotta figure out if I can play around that. But the thing is, I don't think so. Unless for some reason the NDD is modest. But they usually run timid. I don't think Regieleki would be your back Pokemon though. I think it's Metagross for sure, but I don't know what the last mon will be. I feel like Lando could be a thing. Let's see. It is Metagross as the last Pokemon. Okay. So I could get a guaranteed airstream off. A guaranteed airstream would be very nice. Do I airstream EQ? Because Metagross is going to have a lot of Dynamax turns is the problem. You know what? I'll give them the policy boost. I think I have to in this situation. Did I? Tough call, tough call. I'm not sure if I can stall out the Dynamax effectively enough. So I guess it comes down to what kind of moves they have in general, or who they target this turn with. Metagross, I think, is going to be a big dealer. So I airstream the Metagross because this allows Mamoswine to outspeed the NDD and get the hit off. Oh boy, this is going to be a really close one. All right, here comes an EQ. This will knock out NDD. Should do like 30% to the Metagross. Yep, it's at half. I don't think it's in range of Wild Charge Sacred Sword double up though, which is not good. Maybe Activating Policy was a bad play. Maybe I should have just like, or maybe I should have knuckled. Actually, wait, I should have knuckled. Knuckle EQ was probably fine there. But I guess like if they Steel Spike there, I wanted to make sure I got to outspeed the, I wanted to make sure I outspeed the Lando. Oh yeah, that's why I want to airstream, because I want to make sure I outspeed the Scarf Lando. We'll go Cortana here, I think. It's our last turn, Tailwind, right? Oh, it was Regieleki in the back. Not what I expected. Oh, if they have Electro up, this is bad. Or if they're faster than Thundurus, which... If honestly, I don't know how the numbers work with the Tailwind. Oh, they got 2 turns of Tailwind. Oh, this is bad. This is very bad. Do I live +2? Oh, boy. I don't know. I think I gotta protect Thundurus and hope that Cortana lives in the double up here, I think. Because I need Chandelure alive. Maybe I gotta hope they don't have Electro Web. Oh, this is such a bad position. I didn't expect Regieleki to come out. It is Electro Web. Oh boy. Oh no, this is looking bad. Because Quake is gonna come out. Yeah, Electro Web does so much damage. Unless Superpower, I outsped and Superpower was the play. Maybe it was the play. Yeah, because Quake came out. I'm going to be very sad if like Superpower was the correct play, but I don't even know if Superpower knocks out. Cortana goes down. We'll go into Chandelure. Yeah, this is the problem. Tailwind off Metagross is actually kind of scary for this team, as the Quake pressure just screws it up. Maybe Rotom Heat over Chandelure might be better in the future. Superpower Shadow Ball, I guess. Or maybe I should have went to Tricker mode, but Tornadus gets taunt anyway, and I can't stop it. Maybe I should aim to Airstream next to Chandelure, but I would have taken too much from Expanded Force. I'm not sure where I should have gone right with this. Yeah, because I was so slower than Regieleki. I had a feeling. Yeah, that's going to be game 100%. I did actually think they had endgame Regieleki. Oh, that was the bad part. Anything else would have been a lot easier to deal with, I think. Because that Electro A was so huge. Because I was hoping Thundurus could maybe deal with like whatever back Pokemon there was. Yeah, that Regieleki was such a smart bring. And I just don't know what I would do to counteract. I guess like... I'm really not sure. Because I feel like in the long run, like even if let's say I doubled up to Indeedee turn 1, I think it would have been a bad situation. Because if I double Indeedee, they bring in Metagross, they tail and Steel Spike, I would have still been in an awkward spot. I guess I could Crash, they would be forced to Dynamax, and I can Airstream again. But the Regieleki comes in. They have access to probably Electroweb plus Fang, but I guess they would have. I guess I would still have Mammal round to take care of the Regieleki. I don't know. I think it's a really tough matchup. I don't know what I could have really done too differently. I think there is something different. It's just like no matter what, I don't think it's like something I can super big plan out because I don't like. I don't think the team is kind of weak to Metagross if it is able to get the dominant speed control up, and that's the thing. Like I'm fine with like facing Boldo stuff because usually I'm able to still Airstream with Thundurus and be faster than Metagross. But the Tailwind Brutal Swing Tornadus, the one we've been facing, I feel like has been the ones we've been having trouble with. Oh, please let me get a win. I don't want to go 16-0 to 16-4. That would be very sad. But you know what wouldn't be sad? Or you know what would be actually very sad? If you haven't subscribed to the channel already, and if you think you're subscribed, make sure you double check, because if you aren't subscribed to the YouTube channel, make sure you do. 45% of my audience who watches my videos in October were not subscribed to the channel. You miss out on a lot of content, great content. And if you do watch it, why not subscribe? It's very simple on how to do it. Oh, thank God it's not like Tailwind again. We get a Salamence here. Dusclops Metagross is interesting. I like Chandelure a lot if I can get the good positioning. I like Mamo. I like Shandy a lot because Airstream Heat Wave is very solid, I think. Yeah, I do like that. Katana is really good, barring the Zapdos and the Salamence, and I think I bring Mamoswine as a back Pokemon. I guess I just never bring Feeny, but I don't think there's a point of bringing Feeny here. I mean, it really only does well against the Dragon and the Bird, and I already have kind of game plans for this. So we'll see how this goes. I'm not exactly too sure how this is going to go, because matchup-wise, it really just depends on what they lead. Do they lead the Dusclops Sugar Mode? Oh, I'm Prison. But if they lead Feeny, it gets complicated. Oh, they lead Metagross Dusclops. Okay. Does Wild Charge and a Max Ghost KO? Because if it does, that's actually what I want to go for. Man, there's so many risky plays I can make. You know what? I'm feeling a gamble. Why not? I could even ally switch too. Expecting like, because it covers Trick Room and Imprison. Why not? They don't have the best speed control. I'm gonna hope this KOs. I don't know if it does. But you know what? We'll risk it. I will gladly take a risk. I am a gambling man after all. The thing is, I have to call so many things. A, Metagross protecting. B, ally switch. C, there could be like... Oh, don't tell me this is Shadow's taking a weakness policy and this is like max speed Metagross and it quakes me and then I'm screwed because of that. I should have won Quake easily with my Chandelure though. I could have flared Wall Charge to Metagross too and that might have knocked out, but I have no idea what the Metagross spread is, and if it's special defensive, it'd be the worst case. If I can get rid of the Tricker mode, at least it's better for me. Let's see. Because yeah, I had a feeling they would Dynamax, maybe Quake, Trick Room. I wish Chandelure was faster so I could get the defense drop immediately. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. It was Shadow Sneak. Don't tell me you're max speed. If you're max speed, I'm going to flip. And I'm pretty sure this is going to KO. I don't think there's any way I live this. Please at least get the damage off Chandelure. Alright, at least get the damage off. I guess I should have doubled the Metagross. There's too many things to call there, unfortunately, in that situation, though. Ally Switch, Shadow Sneak. There's too many things to call. There's too many things to call. Wait, they Hailstormed. Oh, they thought I was going to Dynamax my Thundurus. So they were trying to break Sash and then, like, Quake the next turn? I guess. That's how it works out. I thought they could have Quaked immediately because, like, what was Thundurus putting pressure on? I guess Feeny if it's in the back. That works out beautifully. I'm gonna go Cortana. Yeah, I'm gonna go Cortana because Feeny would come out. I feel like maybe Salamence or Sacred Sword and a Flare looks really good here, and I think that's what I want to go for. Is it actually Salamence? No, it's Zapdos. Okay. Is it Scarf? I mean, I'm gonna go for the Sacred anyway. And Flare. I already know its policy is activated, so can't be too scared. Sacred, hope that Flare KO. That did a little less than I was expecting. Blaze Kick gonna come out. Okay. I really hope Flare KOs. Crit, doesn't matter. So I saw Spread Heat Wave, like, can obliterate max HP Metagross. I'm hoping Flare can, since it's single target. Why am I so bad on my calcs lately? Unless you don't have Quake for some reason, which I feel like you should always. Yeah. What am I doing wrong? What am I doing wrong? The team was going so well. We had a 6-0, and now it's going to go to 6-4. Metagross is just tough. It's actually funny because I think Metagross is an overrated Pokemon, but unfortunately, like, you do need respect. I think Rotom Heat might be the play over Chandelure at this point, because it would deal with all the Metagross stuff that's been giving me trouble. And I have to EQ. Yeah, this game's over. Unless they missed. If they missed there and there was like Salamence in the back, I could have won. Because like if they had Salamence, I could Ice Shard it, and then I don't know. I would need a lot of Blaze Kicks miss, I feel like. Maybe it's Banded. Because I don't get why you would Blaze Kick in that situation if you're not Banded. So maybe it's doable. Yeah, it's Tapu Fini. Okay, yeah, we are 100% screwed. So there was a Fini. I guess I called it wrong. I guess well, if I brought in Mamoswine, what was I going to do? EQ, max guard? I guess that's what I should have done. I tried to catch the Fini, and then I thought Sacred double up. So I guess that was my mistake, though. I should have Quaked. I should have sent in Mamoswine, EQ, protect, or max guard, and then flared the following turn. That would have guaranteed a knockout. I'd have still had Cortana, potentially. Yeah. So that was just missed hindsight from me. Man, it just feels bad. It does feel bad. But I do show that I do learn. Because you know what? Without losses, do you really learn anything? You can win. You can learn from winning battles, but you learn more when you lose. So now I'm fine with that. So unfortunate. This team had a really good, strong start too. I think Thundurus Mamoswine is still really good. I think you gotta it's actually funny because I added Nihilego to the team to beat Rotom Heat, and I don't think we faced a single Rotom Heat. My older version was actually probably better because I had a different version of this team. I had like Incineroar, I had Incineroar, I had a Calm Mind Crest, but I probably should have had a Rotom Heat instead. Rotom Heat would have probably been better because Metagross is too annoying. But then my trigger matchup becomes troublesome, so Feeny didn't do anything realistically. Maybe I should have Rotom Heat over Chandelure and then bring a Jellicent over to Feeny because Feeny really didn't do anything in any of the games. I don't think I brought Feeny once. So yeah, maybe that's something that could be improved on the team. But I hope you enjoyed today's episode of VGC 2020 Back to Battles, or 2021 at this rate. If you did, please leave a like down below. It really does help. Leave a comment down below. Share this video with friends. It really does help me out. You could go check out my other stuff as well, including my social medias, size series on the channel, and more. You could follow my Twitch channel. You could go check out my Instagram and Twitter. Give those a follow as well. And yeah, I think that is going to be pretty much it for me. I think join our community Discord next time. Brand new team. Hopefully it gets off at a better start with this one, because this one has a strong one. Unfortunately, the downfalls were pretty bad. Although I think that last one was definitely doable. The last one was on me. But have a great day, people. Until we bow again. Catch y'all later.